Hello everybody, welcome back to RegalitySMP. Unfortunately, I have had a bit of amnesia today. I can tell because my head hurts and everything is really confusing and oh my gosh, there are so many things. But, we have kitties here. That's a good thing. Kitties are always very, very nice. And the other thing is that I completed my lighthouse and I'm very proud of how it turned out. So we can go take a quick tour right here. We have changed the interior of this. It looks nice and supported. I'm really proud of how this roofing turned out inside here. We also have a ladder up here as well that we can take. And this ladder takes us to the lighthouse itself with our very fancy spinning light. We were able to divert just a little bit of our elevator power over to spinning this light. And this whole room is a little bit of illusion because this room is very, very bright, much brighter than this one glowstone block can handle. And this is because in both the floor and the ceiling there is glowstone, and because stairs and slabs are transparent blocks, the light will travel through them and give the effect of this ultra high powered light here. So I'm really, really proud of how that turned out. We can go up to our roof here, and this roof is not done. I eventually would like to do some armor stand work so we can have like a little telescope position right here so we can maybe look up into space and ponder the mysteries of our friends who have left and the new friend from space that we have now. But going back down through all of our things here, we have one new thing that happened during my amnesia, and this is something I was conscious of before the amnesia, but it appears that I have delved into it. So we have some brand new photography technology, and this is really, really interesting. So we can craft the camera by doing this in our crafting table, and we have attachments for it too. So we have a redstone lamp for flash, we have a spyglass for zoom, and then we can have a glass pane of any stain for a filter right here. And this works off of film, and it appears that I have already taken 16 photos and printed them out or at least 14 of the 16 photos. There are two kinds of film you can craft. You can craft black and white film or color film, and it appears I've done some black and white film right here. So you craft black and white film like this, and then to develop it, you have to put it with water. And then once you do that, you could put it in the light room right here and print it out with black dye and paper, and then you get printed photos like the ones I have here. So just looking at a sample, we can see that I took some photos of the forest, some of Hexter, one unfocused one of the post office, one of the train station at Regalis. So these photos are really, really gorgeous, and I cannot wait to try out the color film that's right here. And I believe I had one roll of unused color film here, but I don't know where it went, and I'm sure it'll turn up eventually. I really, really, really want to corner the market on the photography things because this is actually quite of a complex process to craft, and I would like to make it really, really easy for everyone who wants to do it. So, without further ado, we need to place down some infrastructure to get started with this. There's one more thing we need to take care of before we get started on anything else. We need to remove the player lock that is on this door because I'm getting a little lonely, and I think it would help us if we had the ability to have other people just come and mess around. So if we remove this piece of redstone here, and then we have to do one more on the other side, and we just remove this redstone block right here, that removes the lock on the comparator that prevents other people from opening this door. So we could just place a little bit of a ghost block right there, break that off, put log back. Now anyone can access our base, and I'm hoping that this makes things a little bit more accessible for people. Okay, one of the major components of this film is gunpowder. So we're going to get started on the gunpowder farm in the corner there. And in the meantime, I'm going to take you all on a quick flyover the base, and we can talk about some of the plans for it. We look out and we see the entirety of the base. This is all we have built for now, and I'll be honest, looks pretty cool. We are going to expand much further than that though. We are going to spread all the way around the lake. We're going to spread all the way to where the gunpowder is, and let's go take a quicker look at one of the things we have over here. So over here we have some of the animal pens and a small little plaza almost. We are going to build new places for the animals, and we are also going to expand our little area out here, adding in some greenery, adding in some trees, making it all nice and custom, and making it a little social area. Moving over here to the library, we can see that it's not quite finished yet. as in it's not all remodeled. It still has stone bricks and deep slate and spruce wood, and we are going to fix that eventually. Moving on towards this area, we are eventually going to remodel and move both the grindhouse and my starter base, and we are going to replace those with a small dock. Now looking out over that area, all of that stony shore is going to be replaced with grass, and we are going to make it nice and beautiful. And now we are almost done with the gunpowder farm right here. So this was a design that I got on YouTube by a creator named Dusty Dude, so go ahead and check them out. Now that we have our gunpowder farm all done, we can actually have a really good source of gunpowder for making film. And I was actually able to AFK over here overnight, and I got quite a large amount of gunpowder that we can start using. So the gunpowder is cornered in terms of film, at least. And as for dried kelp, which is the other main component of film besides the metal, I have a feeling we can just use our lake right here because there's quite a healthy supply of kelp, and every single time we need some, we can just, jump in the lake and go grab some. But we're going to flash back really quick to a time when I hung out with Relic and Mouse because it was a lot of fun getting to see them again.
What is this?
That?
I believe this little replica end city over here.
Oh, that's cool.
This is, I believe this is glow stick. I don't know if it's done yet.
Oh, the kind vampire.
Yeah, the very kind vampire.
Ah, I have not yet met this vampire. This is my little shop for stuff. You just get a little book and you put it in here. I need to actually put books in here. Did realize that.
I have plenty if you need any. That's cool. Oh, it's custom potions. Okay.
He is very cool. He can add special effects that were unheard of in my branch of in the typical branch of potion making.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's
lots
so
of
cool.
lots and lots of potions can be added together.
That's like, whoa. Secret room.
Yeah, I wouldn't come down right now.
Okay, is it dangerous?
Down here is
Yes,
just
it's
where
cool.
the requests filter down.
That makes sense. To go where like everything is, keep it in track, some brewing.
Yes.
Oh,
Absolutely.
There's a couple of secrets. This is where I can get hold of some creatures of the night. Like a nice little werewolf or a vampire. Happy put them in here.
just them. Oh, that's okay.
Yes.
This is really cool though.
Yes, it is. And this is my little teleport, so I can get here from my place.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You're actually not meant to be able to access that. I don't know why I can't get it to work. My magic doesn't seem to be strong here, and I don't know why.
Nighty also has a heartbound chest that is supposed to act in a very similar way to what you're describing.
I hope it's not any effect from like any leftover effects from when I was buried.
Yeah, I'm sure it is not.
Because it's not that far, it's just over the hill that way. Like, you could see it from here.
Perfect. Alrighty. I'm slowly going through this roll of film.
There we go.
Nice.
Do you want to take a picture of my tomb? I mean, they did do an amazing job building it.
Here, you know what we're going to do real quick? I'm going to take off my armor. We can do a quick group selfie. So get up real close. Get up real close next to me. I've got a selfie stick. Let's do this. So scooch back up a little bit, Relic. There we go.
Oh.
And perfect. We'll see how that turns out in the final shot.
Nice. That's cool.
But Relic, the newest development we have on Regalis is the Crown Theater, and it's something I'm very excited about because I built it.
Ooh, I'm excited to see it.
It's right over here. It is, in my opinion, absolutely gorgeous. Oh yeah. He flies on a broomstick.
That's cool.
So it is this building, this blue and maple building right here. And we recently had an improv night where we played fun improv games together. It was really fun.
Nice.
Yeah, so we can actually go in, and I can provide you a little demonstration if you would find a seat in the theater. Let me just grab something from the back here.
Wait.
Okay, so now I'm all prepped. So here you go. Just find it. Go ahead and find your seat.
Whoa.
Go ahead, find your seat. This is the sound booth, so go ahead, find your seat there. Perfect. This would be like
accessible seating.
Accessible seating, of course, because we have a couple people who are shorter than most everyone else. Okay, so there we go.
That's
there
cool.
We go. Now, if you would give me just a second. Ta-da!
Oh,
that's cool.
There we go. So, we had an improv night here recently. It was a lot of fun, and we're gonna make it a regular thing. So, definitely keep an eye on the upcoming events booklets, and we'll get you informed.
I'm a little sad that my travels interfered with that, but now I'm back, so maybe I'll be around.
And in fact, my camera has a flash function. So what we can do here is we can... There we go. We can take flash photography.
So like paparazzi almost.
Almost, yeah. To brighten up the darker spaces, as it were.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is there you go. That's the benefits of the stage, and there's some more things back here, such as like some offices and some green rooms. We can go take a look at those if you want. Yeah, just through the sound booth.
Sorry, I was just dealing with magical interference.
You're good, you're good.
Understandable. I hear it happens.
So this is green room number 1. Quite cozy.
Very cozy.
We have some in the cupboard over here. We have some of our props left over from our improv night.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And then we have my office right here as the stage manager, and then we have our second green room over here, which has more of a group design, so we could also actually sit in the sofas together and have a little bit of a conversation.
Like a pre-show gossip.
Exactly. Talking words about our fellow actors.
Yeah. I hear one of them's really, really good.
I hear that too.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think Relic has moved on to see the scene shop up here with the preparations for your work, Mouse.
Oh yeah. Getting little something ready.
One day, me and Vince, we were chilling. I was harassing him about the price of his train, and we heard a sound, and all of a sudden there was a tomb, and Vince foolishly knocked on a coffin, and out popped this one. Sorry for...
Hey!
It was a high five. We're sorry. It was a high five.
It wasn't that foolishly. I mean, I did ask for 5 more minutes, but...
That's true, that's true.
I mean, if he could have been in there.
I mean, his first instinct was to just go knock, 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 which is not what I would do with a coffin.
True.
Well, yeah, you never know. There might be vampires in it.
Exactly. You don't want to wake them up. But
did you at least surround it with salt first?
Yes. Shall we go and visit?
Good question. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you lead the way? It's your team after all. So are we off to your tomb?
Yep, we're off.
Alrighty.
To your tomb.
To your tomb. Yep. So me and Vince may have discovered it, but this is really Mouse's tomb.
Yeah.
Well, obviously.
I mean, I didn't even know this existed until you dug me out of it, so...
Yeah, I mean, it's very clearly built for you.
Yeah.
And there's some very unique iconography in it that I've not quite seen before.
Oh, that where back in the day.
Hmm?
I used to have it all over my place.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. It's my favourite colour, so...
Is orange?
Well, orange is definitely up there, one of my favourite colours. So yeah, this is my little place. Well, I did have stuff in these places, but as you can tell by the cobwebs and that they're all empty, someone grave robbed me at some point.
Oh.
Interesting. Interesting.
I don't know who did that. I don't know why they did that.
I do notice that there are some seals down here, across there, I think in the back too, that we've just not been able to unstick.
Maybe I can find something to unstick it.
Maybe.
I mean, it must have come from my time, so...
Yeah, we'll
Well, actually... Do you notice anything similar about these statues of me?
see. Yeah, you're wearing the same
How about
clothing.
these
Oh.
ones?
Yeah.
I think my magic might have had something to do with this. Or at least where I've been learning my magic from.
I mean, I did know someone ages ago that was able to do what you can do. Maybe it's similar.
4 pillars with 4 demons. You might have had a demon cult lock you here.
Oh, I hope. That maybe. Can they like drain your energy?
I don't
Because
know.
like no matter how much I gave, how much I put into the earth, the people kept needing more.
If you don't mind, I would love to
What?
take some photos down here.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
I know that 2 of them can transform. The other 2, they're both based around magic and power. So,
I mean, I
You never
was very powerful. Like, I was worshipped. Yeah, they grave robbed. They took everything. The only thing they didn't take is a set of clothing, which I'm glad they did because that old red dress was a bit musty after being in there for so long.
Yeah, we could smell it. There was a reason we got out of here so quickly.
Oi! I mean,
Just saying, hey, if you had not a shower for like what, however long you were down here, thousands of years, you would notice it.
that's understandable, I'll give you that. I'll have to make like a waterfall feature at my base at some point then. It's
We'll see how
fascinating,
these photos turn out. I'm still trying to understand some of the exposure time with the film because it reacts to light differently. So I'm trying to experiment with it and try and get clear photos in different light levels.
though. That's understandable.
It's very much a tricky art to master.
Looks like there should be something there. That's weird. It's probably nothing though. Probably.
Hopefully.
Yeah. It is beautiful though.
Out of curiosity, you said you used to know someone who could do the things Relic does. What about my art?
Oh, I knew someone that could do that as well. It was a very, very long time ago though.
Yeah, of course. I don't want to push you too hard.
Yeah. If I can remember anything about them, on either front, I'll definitely let you know.
Thank you very much.
Like, I knew someone that was like Vince as well. And I knew someone that was a bit of a hermit. And I knew someone that could... Well, they were like the vampire, but they were really, really nice. Just like Glowstick.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Funny how these things just come in cycles.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why the hieroglyphs repeat so much.
maybe, yeah. Checking pictures of them so I can study them later.
Sure. I think I forgot the language for it, but... That one's wheat. That one's brewer. So, I'm guessing farming and brewing, which is what I used to do. That one is plenty. I was able to create plenty. The heart, And then the skull. And then heartbreak. I wonder. Did they regret it?
Seems like they had quite the following here.
Yeah.
Oh, indeed, I had quite a following.
Yeah. I am desperately curious to learn what is behind these seals. It must be important.
So-
If we not only did not find your tomb until you were ready to come back, and now we can't even open these seals, like powerful magic. It's gotta
Must
be.
Oh, it's
Well,
gotta be
if
something
it's-
very powerful.
They might have been sealed by demons. You and me have fought a demon before. I fought 2 of them.
I believe I
You can
helped
have
you
as
fight
well.
one of them.
Yeah. They are
Oh.
very difficult.
I've never fought one before. I didn't even know they existed.
Yeah, we made him
And
tiny.
the iconographies. The iconographies on the floor here as well seem to line up pretty accurately with the depictions of the demons.
Interesting,
Like-
interesting.
Green for Herne. We've got Baphomet, Leonard, and Lilith.
Interesting.
Those are the 4 greater demons.
I mean, you don't think someone and then me.
No, I'd hope you don't have a demon. Or at least, if you have all 4 demons trying to seal you away, you must have some incredible power.
I mean, maybe. Like, it's been a long time though, so if I do have any, there's probably not a lot left. And I was drained out of it, that's how I ended up here.
Maybe you were the origin to the demons. And that's how we got all 4 of them.
I hope not. If it was, it wasn't intentional. I'm not
No,
that
it would
kind
make
of-
you their counterpart.
It would. Maybe.
This has all been very.
Hi.
This has all been very lovely. Would we like to maybe visit a brighter city?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
A Hexter
please.
city, as it were.
Yeah, let's, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of a good rhyme. Give me a good rhyme, someone, so we can do this in style.
I'm out. I'm out of rhymes.
I'm out of rhymes. I'm out of times. I'm out of limes. Oh goodness,
hi, kitties.
my cats are all here. That's right. I teleported my cats back. She's becoming disoriented again, Relic.
I think it's, yeah, the magic. Quick movements.
It's dizzying.
Oh, there we go.
You back to reality? I know that
I am.
I know the quick movement is disorienting.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably just a bit stiff. That's why it's a bit
Your
disorientating.
old joints.
Being cooped up in a coffin so long,
Mhm.
it really takes it out of you.
Yeah. Well, would you like to come up and see my newly constructed lighthouse? Okay, so we can head up the ladder in the back there to go up to my lighthouse. The lighthouse section of the lighthouse. The elevator down goes to the laboratory.
Ooh.
But I have my light here, so all the ships passing by will note that there's a coast here. And we can actually go upstairs and see a fuller view of
Oh,
Hexter.
this is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, hop on the elevator. So this little
Whoa!
so this little area used to be player locked just to me, but now it's open to the entire public.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Yeah, so
This is cool.
so that door opens automatically based on player proximity, and this is a lot of my storage right now. This is where the deeper depths of my hexcasting research take me.
This is awesome.
Yeah. And so there's plans to expand each of the hallways in all of the directions. So this is probably where I'm going to be expanding a lot of my villager research. Over in the amethyst-lined hallway is where I'm planning to expand a lot of my hex casting research.
Cool.
And the deep slate area has a small room attached to it, and this is my personal quarters. And I do have plans to go further down with a spiral staircase in the middle of this room. So this area is very much under development currently, but I have good plans for it.
It's already so pretty.
Thank you very much.
It is.
Yeah.
With time, it should just get prettier. Absolutely. So this is just the small hex lab that I have right now. But this area down here will get much further expansions and should hopefully have tunnels all over the city.
That's cool. Like a sewer system almost.
Like a sewer system almost. And maybe there might be some small nefarious purposes right there, but right now this is
Like
just
what?
a small research facility.
Okay. Just research. Okay.
Just research. Having a chance to see Relic again after his travels and also catch up with Mouse again was really, really fun. And we took some color photos on that trip, so we are actually going to develop those and print some of them out right now. So to develop color film is a bit more of a complicated process. We need 3 kinds of potions. We need an awkward potion, a thick potion, and a mundane potion. And we can brew those with a netherwort, a redstone dust, and a glowstone dust. So we'll take this over to the crafting table after we're done with the potions, and then over to the light room to print them out. Okay, so here's how we develop color film. We take 1 mundane potion, 1 thick potion, and 1 awkward potion. Then we have our developed color film. To print this is actually a little bit more complicated. We need paper, and then we also need these 3 dyes here, and plus black dye. So let's go get that right now. Let's go stock up as much as we can. Okay, so we have enough for about 4 color photos. So let's choose these wisely. And of course, we see color negatives this way. So I took some of Relic and Mouse as we saw earlier. So we're going to print out some of the ones that I said I would send to them. Just a first one. So let's do this very first one that we took right here. It looks very pretty as a negative. So let's print that out and see how well we did. Oh my goodness. This photo looks gorgeous. You can really see the detail in the barn over here. You can see the beauty of Mouse and Relic. They are just absolutely gorgeous in this photo. Let's go print out some of the other ones. Let's print out our selfie right here. This one is just a very fun photo to take. I miss these 2 folks already. Oh, now this is a lovely group photo. I love the way this turned out. It looks just absolutely so much fun. Let's see, what else can we do? What else can we do? Because I would like to choose these photos wisely. We're going to print out the photos from Mouse's tomb later, however, because these ones are a little bit more interesting and require a little bit more study, but we can print out the ones that we took for a little more aesthetic. So let's take the one we did of the lake outside Hexter. I have a feeling this photo is just going to be a touch too dark. But I was extremely wrong. This photo is very bright. It is very much a wide shot, and it actually looks really gorgeous with all the grain in it. And then we have one more. There's a very specific photo I would like to choose for this one. It is this photo right here. It's outside Mouse's tomb. I kind of took this one last minute as a nature photo here. And this one turned out exactly as I thought it would. All the vibrant colors are really popping here, and it is very gorgeous. Now, I would like to get one more yellow dye because this one is a photo we took with flash, and I'm very interested to see how this one turned out. So let's go grab one more yellow dye, and then let's come back to that one. Okay, we are back with more yellow dye. So let's just print this one right here. I'm so curious to see how it turned out with the flash. And it actually turned out really, really well. I have a feeling we could have almost decreased our exposure time. I feel like the high exposure time we had really darkened the photo after the flash was gone, but it is nonetheless a pretty good photo overall, if not a bit dark. So we are going to get a couple of these photos. I would like to get this photo right here. I would like to get this photo right here, and then these 3 photos right here we are going to make copies of, and we are going to send those copies to Relic and to Mouse, because that way both of them can experience it as well. And I think the rest of this roll is pretty much good so far. So I'm going to maybe print off a couple of these for my own personal viewing, but we can also take a look at them right here. Very excited to see this one since it's a very much colorful one with all the colors that are in Mouse's bedroom. See, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous right here. It's a very vibrant photo filled with love and light. We're not going to print that one. We're not going to copy that one off to send, but we can certainly do some other things. So let's pack up our Lightroom for now. We have our developed photo here, and we are going to let's just copy these photos out real quick. So we have one of these for me, we have one of these for Relic, and we have one of these for Mouse. So these two I'll be sending off. Now, we'll put that back into our stack of color photos. We have this photo right here, so we're going to be doing one for Mouse, one for Relic, and then this one goes back to us. And then this photo right here, so this one goes one for Relic, one for Mouse, and then this one comes back to us. So let's go put our stuff away, and then let's just, let's go and send these photos out in the mail system. And that is one for Relic, and then that is one for Mouse. Perfect. That is both paid for, and post train should be here at really any moment to go and pick those up and then deliver them to them. So I really think the next thing we can do is, since we have our gunpowder farm, that will help us. It's not quite finished yet, of course, but we're going to get the dirt done around it, and then that should help us with our film production. There's kelp down there we can get very naturally found there. A lot of the gold and lapis for color film we can really just get through mining. And so I really think the next thing we need to do is have a photography building in Hexter, because I've really just been working out of my basement right now, and it's not exactly the most fun thing in the world. Unfortunately, that is all we have time for in Regality today, so thank you all very much for watching. I'm looking forward to getting our photography stuff done in the next episode. Thank you all so much. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Really helps out the channel. And yeah, as always, stay classy out there, folks.